What's up, YouTube? Hello there. How is everybody doing? It's a nice Sunday today. Let's just say, what's up, Aqua Bowls? I decided to make a shrimp video for you guys. So this is my, what is that, like a 3-gallon shrimp tank. Well, everything's good. You see what I'm trying to do here. I got some yellow shrimp and orange shrimp. Those are the yellow striped yellows, and I put them together. And one of the boys on the yellow, there's a boy on the right. You guys can't see it, but so one of them had impregnated the orange female, and she laid a bunch of babies, and you can see them around. They're lighter color. There's one on the camera on my left. So it's pretty much it. I don't know if those are any green, but let's wait and see how bigger when they get bigger. The light I have, it's just a blue and white light on top. It's showing the little babies. Also, I'm getting poor connection right now over here. That's pretty much it. I was trying to hit up Alexander Williamson, say what's up to him. He told me to hit him up, but I think he's on. Yeah, you know what? Fish love. I don't know. The problem is I can't try. I tried so much to fix that schooling fish issue. I can fix it after the video. I can put the title. For some reason I was using an app maybe, and I put that title on there and it stayed in there. Look what that shrimp's doing. It's like bending its body. I don't know why it's doing that. So there's like two different types of shrimp in here. Look at them, they're weirdos. There's some babies floating around. Fish love, don't worry man, I'll just fix it after the video is done. I'll put the title Green Jade. I know, I swear. I tried to fix it so much. I don't know what to do. When I get one day 1,000 subscribers, maybe I just start doing YouTube videos on YouTube without using a second broadcast. You know, I can't afford paying for that right now. So look at that little shrimp on the green Savasitang. Looks like green to me. I don't know. Looks like yellow green. You guys can see it. So the pairing was the yellow to the orange. There's also 2 orange females here and 2 yellow females and 1 yellow male. Big large ones. So they're breeding size. How's everybody doing today? What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? I went to the LFS earlier. I got some bloodworms to feed the discus that I have. Some of them are kind of stressed out and they need to be treated, and I did treat them with some general cure, some eggs, all that nice things. So I'm looking at this shrimp. They look like, to me, they're a little yellow, orangish yellow. So later on when they get bigger, they might change the color. I'm not sure. You're not seeing the little ones, right? They're all over. They're just flying around. I just fed them. I put some food in, and the big ones, they came out of the hiding, so they're right in front of the camera. There you go. You might see, oh, they're fighting. Like, get away. I want more. I like what he gave us. By the way, I'm feeding them algae wafers, ideal for algae eaters. Perfect balance of vegetables and proteins. The original and the finest algae wafers, it says. There's a big picture of a royal pleco on it, and there's a big picture of a saltwater fish, the blue salt dory. And it's like made by Hikari. So that's what I'm feeding them. That green stuff you see on the top of the leaf, that's what that is. And that leaf is my secret. I'm not gonna say what it is. Some of you might know what kind of leaf it is, but I don't pay for this leaf. It's all over my city. I just wash it real good and give it to the shrimp. They'll be doing good. Let's see some of the babies get on the food and eat them. Your fish got blind? Which one? Dude, I saw the ball python baby today, got out of the egg. He's all deformed. I have to like, it's not gonna live, it's gonna die. It's not gonna be able to eat. He can't pass no food down his throat. It's all kinked. That one's sad. By the way, let me just show you. There's the flower horn. I see. There's snails here. They're rabbit snails. So this is a rabbit snail I'm about to put right there. That's a rabbit snail. Well, there you go. That's a rabbit snail. They made babies here too. They're in here with the shrimp. There's a cute baby somewhere. Let me see. I found it. Do you see, guys? Just put the baby right there. There's another orange. Like, what's going on here? Is that food? I want food. I'm hungry too. And the babies are all over there. They might come over on that algae wafer and eat it. I'm sorry about your flower horn, dude. Kind of gave up on those flower horns. I did my fair and share, breed them, and like it was okay. It wasn't. I don't have patience for those guys. It's different. I like the biotope style. Like, you know, put two things together and naturally they should make their own home and make love and make babies. And I got a lot of that fish going on in here. A lot of those cichlids. Like Neolamprologus caropunctaras. Those are one of my favorites. They're breeding insanely, and I got like almost 3 batches of fry from them. I got the Calvus breeding here. I got 2 batches of fry. So this is a 3-gallon, 3.5 gallon. I think it's a 3-gallon water aquarium. I'm using a small hang-on back filter. There's no airline in here. It's just a little cheap hang-on back filter. It's right here. See it? And I have a sponge on the intake. Growing a lot of hair algae on it. The shrimp love it. I have a cholla wood. There's a couple snails around there. There's a black, there's a rabbit snail. There's an orange and black rabbit snail. There's a red rabbit snail. So there's a couple rabbit snails in here. This guy likes the camera. Yeah, you see, fish love. If you watch my video on January 1st of this year, I got a flower horn, a blue flower horn. Oh, it's my favorite, the Thai silk flower horn. Anyway, so when I got it, it was kind of like not feeling good. I went straight treating him with General Cure. I raised his temperature. He came back. He was eating for a while. About a month or so later, the guy stopped eating again. Same thing going over and over. And so I think those fishes, either they have genetic problems or... Look at that rabbit snail. Hold on, let me go to the right. Here you go. So it's moving around. He's like, why'd you put me on the leaf? I want to move around there. My rabbit snails are active. They're alright. The baby's out too. Look, the baby little rabbits now. Focus. See him moving around? Orange body. There's an orange shrimp right in front of him. There you go. Shrimp feeding frenzy. So what happened is that the guy got sick. I love those fish. I felt bad. It was my birthday fish, man. And so what I did is I did get clove oil and I put them in the bucket from the same aquarium water. I added a bunch of clove oil until the thing was asleep, and I went and tossed them. Sorry, I had to. I think they have weak genetics. Like right now, I have discus, and there's 2 of them are not feeling good. And I hit the general cure for 3 days. I mean, like 3 doses of it. Meaning I put 20 gallons on the hospital tank. Temperature was at 86. And water fresh. Sponge filter with the air bubble. And then I added that. After 48 hours, I added more. After 48 hours, I changed half the water. And I added more, and after 48 hours I took some out. I added, I did half water change, filled it up all the way to the top again. I did ICX, and then they still didn't come back. The ICX didn't do much. There's a spots on them. It doesn't have ick, but there's a spots on the look like fungus spots, and the fish is really dark, and it's like staying in the bottom. It's eating, but not a lot, very little. I think I'm gonna save it, but again, they get sick. They get stressed and they get sick. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. The ones that they make it, they'll be the best breeders and best keeping ones. The ones that they die, they go. So that's it. We're gonna keep buying them until you get a pair of nice ones. I got the clove oil off of Amazon. I'm almost buying everything off Amazon. I think we got it off Amazon. Either that or the wife. I'll ask her where she got it. I'll put it down in the comments on the videos. Just if I don't forget. My short-term memory is not that good. Long-term memory is fantastic. So far I see one baby, one, let me see, one, is that another one? No. So I'm removing all the other snails. Yeah, there's another baby, Okay, so there's 2, I see 2 rabbit snail babies so far. Yes, those are not cheap. They were like $6.99 each. I hope they're the striped ones. There's the striped ones and there's like an orange one. The orange ones were like cheaper, $4. So the fish is okay. The discus, I put another pair in by themselves. This guy's here, I see about 10-15 little shrimps. So we just wait and do another update when they get bigger. Some of them looking like, to me, it's green, like literally green. I like it. Like there's one right in front of us behind that orange. It's on his tail side. It's coming forward. Behind the one in front of us, the orange, there's one, and it looks like, to me, it's the greenest one I've seen. The rest of them almost yellower. Inside the belly is yellow. That one's the greenest. Oh yeah, okay, that's nice. So my goal is to get that green jade and produce it ourselves. Oh, there's another one next to it. It looks greenish too. How nice, guys. So I seen on the video Alexander Williamson made, Your Secret History living in your aquarium. The secret history living in your aquarium. So he made a video about this shrimp, you know. He bred them too. Like I learned, you know, like look around YouTube, who's breeding, how you breed that. Too much. Too much what? Yeah, a snake takeover. Always. You won't believe it if I show you. You want to see? I have like literally a bucket sitting outside right now, like a little a quart of water. I have plants in there, green moss. There's algae, the hair algae I throw inside. I don't throw it away. I'm thinking to go fishing with that hair algae, see what I can catch in the ocean. I've seen someone do it. They caught a really beautiful fish on the pier. So one of those days I'm feeling like I was gonna go this morning, but I stayed up till 4 o'clock thinking that I just get on my bike, I'll be alright. But I was so tired. I hung out late last night, and so I went to sleep at like 4, got up at like 8 o'clock or something, 8, 9. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with this green King Kong project. Those are regular city water. Temperatures are like 77 right now. 3.5 gallon filter on top. That filter works really good. It's a little $10 filter at the LFS, and I add another $2 sponge filter on the intake so the babies don't get sucked in it. That's very important if you're using an overhead, especially for shrimp. You need to put some kind of sponge on the intake so they don't get sucked in it. And then at the same time, you want to get a small pore sponge. And so what happens is that bio, which is like, you know, poop and extra food, stuff like that, get stuck in between the sponge, and the little babies come up and they all stick on that sponge and they eat right off of that sponge, and they don't get sucked into the filter, which is the best part. And that way your filtration is much better, and they don't, you know, you don't keep losing shrimp left and right. Too much? Huh? So that cholo wood is good for the shrimp. They like it, and there's like bio grows on that too, and films and stuff. So I'm looking at this batch. I'm seeing some yellow ones look like the mom were ever dead, and some orange one looking and green looking ones. So we'll see how this works. They could be the yellows and the orange are codominant genetics, which is like the neocaridina, and they're like, you know, they're throwing here and here some percentage of that kind because it's mixed. Remember, you're mixing orange with the yellow. So I can't wait for those guys to grow bigger, and I'll be showing them again. And then if there's other shrimp here pregnant also, I'm gonna keep them, let them do their thing, have their babies, and then take those ones out of here, put them right on top. On top of this tank there is a you just take them out. Take out the big ones. Keep taking snails out. You'll become the assassin. Or throw a couple assassin snails in there. I don't know if they will eat them. I see sometimes assassin snails do eat. What kind of snails are they? Are they pond snails? Are they ram horn snails? Are they trumpet horn snails? So those are the ones they do a lot. Mainly the trumpets and the ram horns, they produce insane amounts each batch, like 50, 60, maybe more. I will not suggest you put any kind of chemical in that water. Just you gotta I take them out. Literally, I'm using tweezers. You can hear it, right? I'm using tweezers. I grab each snail when they grow bigger. You can see there's small little tiny snails on top of that leaf. So I don't mess with that. I can't grab them with the tweezer. I don't want to kill them. Pond snails, those are invasive. They're all over. So they just take the big ones out. Keep taking them out. Keep taking them out. Throw some. I don't know if the assassin snails eat the ponds. I haven't seen. I'm sure they eat the ram horns. I've seen them kill a lot of ram horn snail on top of the tank on top. Assassins are cool looking. and they will do the job sometimes. No, flower horn, I don't know about snails. If you want to feed snails, have fun feeding snails. Oh, look at this big snail in front of the camera. Let me get him out of the way. Where are you? Sorry. Go over here. Let's fix it again. Uh-oh. Snail, you see what you did? Not appreciate it. Much better. So get a, what you call it, a puffer fish. But if you have other fish in there, I won't recommend any puffer fish. Puffer fish will eat everything. Will eat the shrimp, will eat the plants, will eat the snails, will eat the rocks, will eat the light. I'm sorry guys. I one time went and got this little puffers. What do they call them? They're so cute. Don't get me wrong. I forgot the name. They're little tiny little puffers, really cute colors in them. And so I got those and brought them over, put them in my planted tank. There was angels. They got nipped. There was no more angel things left. The things on the angels were all eaten. I had the rainbows, the fins were all nipped. I'm like, what's going on? Who's biting all these fish? So I kept watching and watching and watching. All of a sudden I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes to believe it. The little puffer was going on after a big angel fish, after a big rainbow fish. So I was like, nah, you guys are evil. Only species tank. If you want to keep puffer, dwarf puffers, whatever kind you want to keep. You know, if you want to keep the saltwater ones, you got to learn about the salt. I don't know anything about saltwater. I'm not attending to learn either. It's not my hobby. The saltwater is not. It's aquariums also, but I like the fish. It's those saltwaters. I think they belong in a big aquarium places. I mean, it's great. You can keep them in the house also too. You know, makes really beautiful pieces. That one show I watched, Tanked. That's gorgeous. They made a big tank for shack with a truck with a big old horn on it. Man, that blew my mind. That was gorgeous. Other than that, I watched all kinds of it. So those are amazing, but they're not my taste and money. I'm only playing with a couple dollars of shrimp right here. That's all, and some crushed coral, sand, also leaf litter. There's some duckweed. Shrimp liking it. They're having babies. I'm doing it okay. I haven't seen anybody die. There's little green shrimp in front of me, I think, but it's like a light green, so we wanted that dark green. I'm thinking to go to the LFS, one down about 6 miles away from me, and they have the green jade there, and just get one. It's like $7, $8. Just get one, you know, get a male if I can get a male, or if not, I have a yellow male, maybe I'll breed with it, and it's like, and you know, get them breed with the babies that I just made, maybe cross them, see what happens. That's how you get the genetics all mixed up, and you get really nice genetics, nice coloration. I like the sakura, the oranges that going down the torso. I really like that kind. And so there's like an orange shrimp that way here and here, and there's that yellow one I see in front of us. You see the yellow dorsal stripe right now on there? It's really gorgeous. Yes, Lotus Aquatics, thank you. I've been watching your videos too. You have a lot of nice shrimps and aquariums. I want to make the green jade. I kind of like to challenge myself and do things like that, and so you have to line breed. You have to line breed them, and meaning that, so you got to keep a generation and inbreed it back and forth. And so I can try to do it. There's a bunch of little tanks in here, and hopefully the weather doesn't get too hot. And so I have them low on the floor, keeping them nice and cool. Thanks for tuning in, Lotus and Fish Love. There's babies. I don't know if you see one. Let me see. Is that a baby on there? No. Look at this guy, just like all the food everywhere. Like, that's okay. There's babies all over. Ants now. Oh, there's baby in the back. Somebody's moving that whole entire leaf. Who did that? The snail did it. I'm sure the snail. There's a snail. It might be a snail. No, there's 4 rabbit snails. Oh, I see him right in front of me. There's one right in front of us. Tiny little one, guys. I see it on the substrate level. They're pine cones. My wife bought those from Amazon, and my mistake was just without boiling them, putting them in the tank. For the first few days, the tank was like, I got some shrimp for $2 a piece. Okay, I got some shrimp for $2 a piece, and when I got home 2 days later, there was only 2 left from 10. So I paid like, I got 10 of them for $20, and I only had 2 left, and I don't think even any of them left from that batch. But the ones that I got here and here, I paid like what was it, $4.99 each, and they're still doing good, and they're breeding and having babies. There's no heater in this tank. It's pretty cold. Let's see if we can find a baby in there somewhere. I mean, I can see it. There's one right on top in the corner somewhere. Let me see. Oh, there you go. It's right there. That's a yellow one. So that's a yellow looking one. See, alright, I found one right here. This one, it's like, hey, I'm always free. We just gotta come and take me. Like, I say next Friday or Saturday. Next Saturday. On Sunday, I think there is a Aquarium Club meeting going on. Cody from Aquarium Co-op is going to be down there, be talking about how to keep fish alive. I might be going. I want to first sign up for the become a club member. I know, Yuri, I know. I know it's you. Look at this little shrimp. It's like little yellow. It's behind the rabbit shrimp. You can see it, right? We should go, man. Whenever you can come down here. I mean, no, the ones I got the shrimp from, no, down the street, 6 miles. It's the one off of Del Amo and Paramount. It's called Tropical Fish. The one Cody meeting up, it's not in Santa Monica, it's in Costa Mesa. It's gotta be a fish meeting. You gotta have to become a member for the sign up to the club first, and then you get the printout and you take it to the club meeting. They sell fish, they sell plants, they sell dry food, they sell everything they have, you know, electronics, lights, blah blah blah, so on and so on. Shrimp, everything. It's a club, one of the best things ever. But I've never been to one, and this is gonna be one I'm gonna sign up. I might take my boy with me, Dominic. Look at this little shrimp right there. It looks green to me. Not the big one. There's a little tiny in front of it. There you go. See him? It looks green to me. It's coming over on that white rock. Light green, like that snail. It's yellow mixed with orange. Ah, it's blurry, guys. I'm sorry. There's one right on top of the snail. See it? There you go, it jumped right out. So those, some of them are babies. I already have babies. Babies. They're cool. Any tips on how to what? Grow what? What do you growing it? Growing it? What do you mean by growing it? Oh, is your subwasser tank growing? Okay, yes. Okay, subwasser tank. Ah, man. So I guess it doesn't like light. Just put it in the corner with low light, like room light, somewhere dark. I heard that's the best way. Well, I'm not sure, man. There's like bunch of tanks I have. I set them up in between the ones on the wood. Sometimes in between the rocks they grow the best. In the cholla wood there's some around this thing. You can see a little bit here, a little bit there. So I get it from the tanks. Sometimes the tanks grow in here and there. I even got another kind. I got a little tiny small kind of subwasser tank, I guess, but it's not what I thought it was. Subwasser tank grows, it likes carbon too, and it grows close to the water the best, I think. On some kind of a wood on the corner of the fish tank, and not too much light. doesn't usually keep algae on it, but the hair algae will get on it. Alright, this is long enough, 35-minute shrimp video. You guys want any other questions? Got another tank next to this one. One of those days I'll show you guys. It's been about a month. There is a bumblebee gobies in there, 5 of them, and they're doing good. I have not fed them any kind of live food. I have not fed them any worms. I'm thinking to feed them mosquito larvae. There is some outside. I have culture in it. And only thing I fed it is that new cichlid hikari, like a worm, little worm noodles looking thing. I fed them that, and that's what they're eating. They're loving that. You're welcome, man. Have a good one. Take it easy, huh? I'm gonna change the photo about half hour or an hour later. It usually takes about that long for YouTube to upload these things and be able to do the videos and stuff.